All right, let's get straight into it. Welcome to today's explainer. If you are looking to accelerate your career in the manufacturing sector, or maybe you're just stepping into the professional world and want to align yourself with a major industry player, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we are breaking down a massive global hiring announcement from Polyhose. We're going to unpack 12 open roles across their entire operation so you know exactly what they're looking for, what the compensation looks like, and most importantly, where you might fit in. Okay, let's dive right in and map out exactly what we're covering today. First, we'll take a look inside Polyhose, then production and maintenance, followed by logistics and quality. After that, finance, support, and projects. Then we'll break down the salary expectations and eligibility, and finally, show you exactly how to apply. Let's kick things off with Section 1, inside Polyhose's global operations, a true manufacturing powerhouse. When you consider the sheer scale of their market reach, it is absolutely huge. Polyhose isn't just playing in one tiny niche. No way. They are supplying some heavily demanding industries. We're talking oil and gas, aerospace, automotive, agriculture, and industrial and mining. Oh, and construction equipment too. They are a global manufacturer of hydraulic hoses, industrial hoses, tubing, fittings, and fluid conveyance products. With manufacturing facilities in India and operations across multiple countries, joining Polyhose literally means stepping into a massive global footprint. Moving on to Section 2, production and maintenance. These are the crucial factory floor opportunities. Think about how these production roles fit together like a giant puzzle to keep that assembly line moving. We've got 3 main tiers here. Up at the leadership level, the assistant manager of production manages the teams, handles manpower allocation, and hits those daily production plans, while keeping a strict eye on safety and quality. That's a perfect fit for mechanical or production engineers with manufacturing experience. Then, getting hands-on with the machinery, we have the technician and junior engineer roles. They operate the equipment, crush production targets, and crucially, reduce machine downtime. Finally, for folks with a background in plastics, rubber, polymer, or pipe manufacturing, the extrusion operator role is all about machine setup and monitoring process parameters. Whether you've got a diploma or a BE in mechanical or production engineering, these roles are calling your name. But hey, production machinery literally only runs as well as the team maintaining it, right? Enter the maintenance roles: technician, senior technician, and junior engineer. These positions are the absolute backbone of equipment reliability. You'd be focusing on preventative maintenance, stopping issues before they even start, as well as breakdown maintenance and troubleshooting when things inevitably go wrong. Because we're talking about heavy machinery here, Polyhose is specifically hunting for pros with mechanical, electrical, and E&I, that's electrical and instrumentation backgrounds, to handle complex electrical and mechanical repairs. All right, Section 3, logistics and quality. This is all about ensuring excellence and delivery. Let's break down the supply chain side of things. There are 2 distinct levels here. For fresh graduates and early career professionals, the junior executive of logistics is a fantastic way to get your foot in the door. You'll be handling dispatch planning, shipment tracking, documentation, and coordinating straight with the transporters. Moving up the ladder, the assistant manager of logistics takes a much wider view. For this, you need a background like a BE, BTech, or an MBA in logistics or supply chain management. You'd be managing warehouse operations, monitoring inventory movement, handling vendors, and keeping a really tight lid on freight costs to boost overall supply chain efficiency. But wait, before a single product leaves the facility, it has to pass quality assurance. The junior engineer for quality focuses heavily on final product inspection. You're checking dimensions and specs, making sure customer requirements are met, and keeping incredibly meticulous quality records. The ultimate goal here, 100% defect-free dispatch. If you've got sharp skills with quality tools, measuring instruments, and inspection procedures, this is exactly where your attention to detail will shine. Next up, Section 4, finance, support, and projects, the corporate and expansion side. For you numbers experts out there, we've got the administration and finance roles. Specifically, if you hold a CA, CMA, MCOM, or MBA finance qualification, the assistant manager of finance and accounts is a high-level cost control role, handling budgeting, forecasting, GST compliance, and audit coordination. And to support all that financial infrastructure, the data entry SAP role. You've got to have strong Excel and SAP knowledge because you'll be entering data, generating reports, and updating crucial inventory and production records. Let's be real, data accuracy here is totally non-negotiable. Then we have the customer-facing and strategic growth roles. The trainee or executive in customer support is a great launchpad for freshers or experienced grads who have stellar communication skills. You'd process orders, coordinate with sales and production, and handle any complaints. But look at that project management engineer role. That is a massive opportunity. Polyhose is actively expanding, and they need mechanical, civil, or electrical engineers to literally execute plant expansion projects, coordinate vendors, track schedules, and manage costs and resources. Now, what's really interesting about this next bit is the specialized nature of the NPD department. That's new product development. Polyhose is hiring an engineer or senior engineer for NPD purchase. And actually, scratch that, it's not just standard buying, it's highly technical procurement. You are responsible for sourcing materials for entirely new products, which means developing new vendors, negotiating costs, and coordinating super closely with the design and R&D teams. It takes a really sharp blend of technical sourcing and cost reduction skills.
Which brings us to Section 5, Salary Expectations and Eligibility. Basically, what's in it for you?
We've laid this out so you can instantly spot where you belong. If you're a fresher, Polyhose is actively recruiting you for trainee roles in customer support, junior technician, junior executive in logistics, SAP data entry, and the various junior engineer positions. On the flip side, if you're coming to the table with experience, you're going to want to target the assistant manager positions, senior technician roles, or those highly specialized project management and NPD purchase engineer roles. So let's talk numbers. This breakdown gives you a really solid idea of the estimated annual CTC, cost to company, based on typical manufacturing ranges. Trainee roles kick off between 2.0 and 3.5 lakhs per annum. As your technical skills level up, junior techs and techs range from 2.5 to 6 LPA. For the engineers, you're looking at 4 LPA starting out for juniors, going all the way up to 12 LPA for senior engineers. And sitting right at the top of the bracket, the assistant manager roles, pulling in 8 to 18 LPA. Just keep in mind, your final number is always going to depend on your specific experience, location, skill set, of course, how you absolutely crush that interview. Finally, Section 6, How to Apply Today. Let's take that next step. The application process is super straightforward. You've got 2 main options here. You can literally just email your resume directly to careers@polyhose.com, or you can apply through their official portal at polyhose.com/careers. Oh, and if you want to stay in the loop for future updates, which you definitely should, they are highly active on social media, so be sure to check out their pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and even their WhatsApp channel.
Well, we've just walked through 12 incredible paths inside a true global manufacturing giant, from the factory floor all the way up to the corporate finance desk. The roadmap is right here in front of you. So the only question left to ask is, which Polyhose role will define your future? Review those skills, update that resume, and go make it happen. Thank you so much for joining this explainer, and we'll see you next time.